Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope everybody's good. So, before starting the live lecture, today's topic, I'm waiting for some of you people to appear on the screen. Okay, so today we are going to talk about family, talking about family. So, I'm going to talk about your family today. So, I'm just okay. Mushahid is here. So, okay, I'm just waiting for 2 or 3 more students to appear. Yes, hi Mushahid, how are you? Okay, Mushahid, can you please share it? Yes, share this video on your Facebook page so that some of your friends can also join us. Okay. Okay, without wasting the time, let's talk about your families today. Generally, what happens most of the times, we are confused to describe our family members. With our colleagues, or someone asks you to describe your family, or someone asks you to talk about your family, so we feel so many hurdles to talk about our family. Most of the times, means students, they are perplexed that to whom or for how much, or because they have so many means family members, so how long they define or they talk about their family, so it's a big problem there. So let me just clear with you people that whenever someone asks you to describe or to talk about your family, you are supposed to talk about your immediate family members only. Now let me just clear that what is immediate family. And okay, here is the chart. Can you see that? Okay, if it is visible to you all, can you please just show the thumbs up or just write down a message that it is clear to you people? This chart is clear to you or not? It's lecture number 4, talking about family. Okay, is this chart visible to you all people or not? If it is visible, kindly just send me a message that yes, it is. Okay, more people have joined us. I just want to know, is this picture clear to you people? Okay, it's lagging. So can you please means just, I have increased the quality of the video right now, and it's clear at my screen right now. It's visible. Okay, can you hear my voice? Please send me a message if my voice is clear so that I could start my lecture. Okay. Kazim says yes. Okay, it's not visible, Alice, but is it audible to you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I just received some thumbs up right there. Okay, so let's begin. So as I told you, whenever someone asks you to talk about your family, so we feel hesitations to talk about the families. Why do we feel the hesitations to talk about the families? Because we have so many family members, like we have so many uncles, we have so many aunts, we have so many cousins, so we feel shy to describe those all at a time. So it's not the case. Whenever you are asked to describe your family, so you have to describe just the immediate family members to them. So let's talk about your family, then I will come to know how many of you are familiar with this chart or not. Okay, let me again clear to you people that I have taken the help of YouTube, and I have taken the help of a teacher. Her name is Niharika. So I have copied this lecture from her. Okay, so let's suppose this is you and we are going to talk about your family. Okay, we are going to talk about your family. Now this is your father and this is your mother. Okay, this is you and we are going to talk about your family, and this is your father and this is your mother. Let's suppose you have a sister and a brother. Okay, your father and your mother, they both are your parents, and your sister and your brothers, if you have one sister and a brother, or even more than sister, or more than one sisters, or more than one brothers, they are all known as your siblings. Okay, now if I ask you who are the siblings, siblings means your sisters and your brothers. Okay, so let me just clear the immediate family members. Immediate family means you, your father, your mother, and your siblings, means your sister and your brother. Okay, let me just again clear to you people. In immediate family, you are also included in it. Okay, so immediate family means you, your parents, your siblings, and you yourself. Okay, they are also known as the nuclear family members. So immediate family or the nuclear family is the same type of the thing. It means if someone asks you to describe or to talk about your family, you are going to talk about you, about your parents, and about your siblings only. Okay, that is the immediate or the nuclear family. Okay, let's move towards the extended family members. Okay, I have used a word, extended family members. Okay, immediate family members I have described already, and apart from this immediate family members, the other members are known as the extended family members. Extended family members. Now again, in extended family members, you have two different types of the family members. One are the paternal side of the family members, and the other ones are the maternal side of the family members. Now, what do we mean by paternal side of the family members? Means the relatives or the family members which are from your father's side of the family. Okay? Means the relatives or the family members from your father's side are known as the paternal side of the family members, while the relatives or the family members of your mother, they are known as the maternal side of the family members. Okay, it's better to keep a copy with you people so that you can note down whatever we are learning here. It would be easier for you people to talk about your families later on when I will assign you the task. Okay, so I hope the paternal side of the family members and maternal side of the family members are clear. Let's talk more about them. Let's suppose your father's father and mother are Mr. and Mrs. Aslam. Okay, it means your father's father and mother's, their names are Mr. and Mrs. Aslam. It means Mr. and Mrs. Aslam are your grandparents. Again, keep this thing in your mind. Mr. and Mrs. Aslam, they both are your paternal grandparents. Okay, let's move ahead. Let's suppose apart from your father, Mr. and Mrs. Aslam have another son whose name is Ali. And Ali is married to Maria. And Ali and Maria, they both have a beautiful son whose name is Ben. For your father, Mr. Ali, is his brother, and Maria would be his sister-in-law, whereas for you, Ali would be your paternal uncle. Okay, and Maria would be your aunt. And Ben would be your cousin, whereas for your father, Ben would become his nephew. Okay, let's move ahead. Mr. and Mrs. Aslam have two sons, your father and Ali, and they have a girl as well, Alia. It means Alia is sister to your father, and she would be your paternal aunt. And Alia is married to Asim, and Asim would be your uncle. Okay, so that was the extended part from your paternal side of the family members, in which we discussed the relations between you, your father, and your uncles. Let's move towards your maternal side of the family members right now. Okay, let's suppose your mother's parents' names are Mr. and Mrs. Roy. For you, Mr. and Mrs. Roy would be your maternal grandparents. Like the paternal side of the family members, Mr. and Mrs. Roy have a son whose name is Rahman, and Rahman is married to Kiran. And they both have a beautiful son again whose name is Uzi. Here, Mr. Rahman would be your maternal uncle, whereas Mr. Rahman is brother to your mother, while Kiran would be your aunt, simply aunt, while Uzi would be your cousin again. Okay. Lisa, she is sister of your mother. It means Mr. and Mrs. Roy's second daughter. Lisa would be your maternal aunt, and she is engaged to Arab. It means this Arab is going to be your uncle. Right now he's not your uncle, but he is going to be your uncle, while Lisa is your maternal aunt. I hope this entire chart is clear to you people. Let's talk more about your relations with these characters. Okay, let's move towards the next table. Okay, is that clear now? Can you see this entire table? The table number 2. This is table number, or the chart number 2. Is it visible? I hope so. It is visible. Okay, let's talk about it. As it was mentioned earlier, this is your father, this is your mother, and this is you, and we are going to talk about the relations between them. Mr. Aslam and Mrs. Aslam, they both are your father's father and mother. Mr. Aslam would be your father's father, and Mrs. Aslam would be your father's mother. For your mother, Mr. Aslam would be her father-in-law, while Mrs. Aslam would be her mother-in-law. For you, Mr. Aslam would be your grandfather, and Mrs. Aslam would be your grandmother. But again, you have to make sure that Mr. Aslam and Mrs. Aslam, they both are your paternal grandfather and paternal grandmother. Okay, let's move ahead. Ali, let's talk about Ali. Ali is your father's brother. So for your mother, he would be her brother-in-law, and for you, he would be your uncle, paternal uncle. Similarly, Maria, Ali is married to Maria, and Maria is your father's sister-in-law, and for your mother, because your father is married to your mother, so Maria would also be her sister-in-law. I'm sorry, it was a call in between the lecture, Musaddiq's call. I hope it's clear now. Okay, Maria, for your father, she is, because she is married to the brother of your father, so Maria would be sister-in-law to your father, while for your mother, Maria is again sister-in-law, and for you, she would be your aunt. Ali and Maria is mentioned. They both have a beautiful son whose name is Ben. So for your father, Ben would be his nephew, and again for your mother, he would be a nephew again. While for you, Ben is your cousin. Okay? Mr. Aslam and Mrs. Aslam, means your grandparents, have another daughter whose name is Alia. So for your father, Alia would be his sister, while for your mother, Alia would be her sister-in-law, and for you, Alia is your paternal aunt. Okay? Alia, she is married to Asim, so for your father, Asim is his brother-in-law, and again for your mother, he would be her brother-in-law, while for you, he would be his uncle. Okay, so this was all about today's lecture, in which we talked about the entire family, and in which I told you how to explain the extended family members and how to explain the immediate family members, and then how to explain the nuclear family. So I just told you everything. Now if you have any question regarding this family tree, you can ask me, so that after that I will assign a task for you people. If you have any question, you can text me. I'm looking forward for your messages. Yes. Yes. If you have any question regarding this family, you can ask me. I'm waiting for your questions. Okay. So that if you don't have any question, let's finish off this lecture, today's lecture number 4. So what you people have to do, as mentioned, I will also share the picture of this lecture on the Facebook page as well as on WhatsApp group. So what you people have to do, you have to again practice the same chart by watching the video again and again, and you have to speak the same chart. You have to make the chart, and then you have to keep on speaking again and again. Why? Because we are working on the speaking right now, so you have to make a habit of speaking again and again. I will give you the topics on the daily routine. The different topics will be there, and you have to make sure that you are practicing at your homes. You can also send me your audios on the WhatsApp group, or you can also send me the videos if you are making those. Okay, so see you tomorrow, inshallah, at the same time at 10 in the night. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.